I am Jedi!
This is station control to the Imperial fleet. The foundry is ours.
Fantastic news, my lord. We lost good men in the fleet battle, but we're mopping up the last of the Republic ships now. I assume the Jedi Master has also been eliminated?
The Jedi will never be a problem again.
Almost a pity to see him go. I think we learned a great deal, testing ourselves against him. As soon as we're secure, Darth Malgus wants you back on the flagship. There's still much to discuss. Fenrir, out.
The battle is won, my lord. The foundry is ours.
And it shall be a fine weapon, once wielded properly. This is how the Empire will prevail, not only through superior armament, but through superior individuals. No other Sith could have struck such a blow, or defeated the heretic Revan.
You could have told me who the Foundry's master really was.
Revan has followers within the Empire, and the secret had to be kept. I apologize if you feel ill-used.
3 centuries ago, Revan was strong in the darkside. A fallen Jedi the Emperor took an interest in. But he rebelled and had to suffer. Now his story is ended.
His mind was damaged, but he wasn't always lost. I could tell that much.
Beware your sympathies.
Our teams are going over the foundry. It'll take some work, but everything should be salvageable. Even the HK unit if we bother.
It may have useful memories, and it could be upgraded. Regardless, we have a new army, and a victory for the ages. One to prove no would-be Sith or Jedi Master is a match for the Empire.
Celebrations have begun on Drummond Cass, and soon the cheers of the people will become a battle cry as the true war begins.
We've hurt the Republic. It doesn't need to go any further.
So long as one world resists, the Empire is not complete. Enjoy the fruits of your success. With your help, the galaxy will become a much different place.
I met the Colicoids on Balmorra, but I've never heard of a creation nest.
This is Darth Malgus of the Expeditionary Fleet. If you can access this droid's message, I require your services. The Colicoids have put a challenge before the Empire. You will compete in the name of the Emperor, and you will win.
There is no point to any of this.
In this contest, the losers will not survive. But should you succeed, both you and the Empire will benefit substantially. This is Darth Malgus to Vicon Space Dock. An unusual opportunity has arisen. The Colicoids are an insectoid species from the Inner Rim, specializing in technological sales and development. You met their lesser cousins on Balmorra. The Colicoids' latest weapons and battle droids could change the course of the war. I desire those weapons for the Empire.
The Balmorran Colicoids were animals. You're saying these are merchants?
The Balmorran Colicoids were biological experiments, as I understand. These are their creators. Republic representatives are also eager to obtain Colicoid weapons, so the insects have made a proposal. Both Republic and Empire strike teams will compete in a war game. The Colicoids will sell technology exclusively to whichever side proves superior.
The Colicoids could demand any number of things. Why make us fight for their business?
They wish to assess our forces before committing. There's no point in making allies who will soon be defeated. The Colicoids have designated an asteroid hive as the battleground, containing traps and challenges designed to murder competitors. You will represent the Empire and be tested by Colicoid machines as well as their warriors. The insects place little value on individual Colicoid life.
What a coincidence. I don't value Colicoid life either.
The Colicoids have been observing our forces for some time. Do not assume standard tactics will win this competition, and do not fail. If the Republic wins because of our weakness, they will gain a technological advantage that could cost us 100 worlds.
Lead the way.
My lord.
Have you found the Jedi?
I destroyed them.
Excellent. The Jedi will think twice before challenging the resolve of the Sith.
My sensors picked it up the moment you opened the containers. Well done! Because of you, Terra's Chemworks remains as the Empire intended. A deadly, chemical-burned ruin. Speaking of, I should treat you for contamination. I'd hate for you to get ill from the exposure.
What do I do if your decontamination doesn't work?
Well, in the slim chance that your lungs begin to liquefy, I can take care of you. After all, it's important to protect the Empire's talented assets.
Take a look at this, my lord. Those rat ghouls have been busy. This is the 9th corpse I've found today. Another one of ours, though you could hardly tell by looking. Rat ghouls are notoriously messy eaters. Ah, but where are my own manners? I'm Ethan Vock. I researched the rat ghouls' hunting patterns and social behaviors.
What is that smell?
Pungent, isn't it? Rat ghouls aren't cannibalistic, so smearing my clothes in their entrails makes me less palatable to them. This mess is the work of a mutant strain of rat ghouls I've been studying. I've dubbed them berserker rat ghouls for obvious reasons. They've been on the rampage for days now, even destroyed my camp. I only escaped because they were too busy disemboweling my guards to give chase.
This means nothing to me.
These berserkers are unfathomably aggressive. They'll attack Imperial convoys, tear entire squads to pieces, or worse, infect them. Each massacre heightens their bloodlust and swells their numbers. We need to exterminate them before they're too many to contain. Our troops lack the nerve to fight the rat ghouls. One severed head and they all panic. This requires a powerful Sith, like you, my lord.
These berserkers will get a lesson in violence and mayhem.
Excellent. Their lair isn't far. Head down there and kill the lot of them. If it's no trouble, I'd also like to observe your tactics against the rat ghouls. This monitoring device will analyze your fights. Kill enough, and that data could teach our troops how to effectively counter the beasts.